With the All-Star game approaching, Brent, there are plenty of deserving players, but as we know, there are only 12 coveted spots for each roster.
And Kevin, get ready for all the snub talk that we hear every year. It comes along like rain in spring. But if you could see the league expand the rosters maybe to 13, maybe even 15 players, maybe some of that would go away. Not all of it, but maybe some. Just so few players have that kind of arsenal. When they get to the inside and have to finish, Kyrie Irving becomes elite.
They get the rebound. Wiseman no good. Irving finds Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And Kyrie with that feel, man, it's so special, impressive. Finds a teammate, that's a direct dime.
Here's the three. And again, no good by Golden State. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 4-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battles.
Now Irving, after the missed three from T. And here is KD. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Able to find himself in the mid-range. That's a look that Kevin Durant will settle into.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Kuminga, the lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Sumner kicks to Irving. Here's O'Neal. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Well, Brent, between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover, it's been an up-and-down last couple years for the Warriors.
Yeah, mostly due, Kevin, to injuries. I mean, through it all, they've managed to continue to play with joy. They've given a lot of guys opportunities to just be out there, and then they drafted and rebuilt.
And now back here they are.
It's still there for Golden State to do great things. And winning a championship last year has them back on the top of the mountain.
And Brooklyn has possession. Following the 3 moments ago from T. Irving attacking, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more.
And taking the hit and then somehow creating a release angle towards the rim.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Here's T. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Pick by Kuminga. Here's T. Pass to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Here's Irving. And Wiseman sends it back.
Feel like Wiseman on the floor, and that's a nice block.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Irving can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to T. The dish now to Wiseman. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Irving. He's got 5. Here is Durant. Inside, here's Claxton. Can't hit from in close. It's a 2-point differential. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
There's the pick. Driving inside. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here is Durant. The Warriors making the shot. And another shot. It's rebounded by Golden State. Wiseman's got his 4th rebound in this one. T, the pass to Curry. Kicks it to Kuminga. Wiseman sets a screen for Wiggins. Here's T, defended by Durant, and it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's T. He's got 5. Throws it up high and finished off by Wiseman.
I would love to throw lob passes to Wiseman because they could be anywhere.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 6. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up officially.
How about the body control that narrowly misses getting the deuce?
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Passes to Irving. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
He makes that look so easy. Andrew Wiggins up and down on the alley-oop.
And Brent, unfortunately, the young career of James Wiseman has been plagued by injuries.
Yeah, it's been really tough, Kevin, with that meniscus injury, 39 games into his career. He had his surgery, and then he was trying to come back, and multiple setbacks in his pathway to try to get back on the floor and become an impact player as the first overall pick a couple years ago. It kept him out the entirety of last season. Hopefully, this is the year where we see him fully healthy.
Now, Kevin Durant, after the missed 3 from T.
And you look at KD just attacking with authority.
Wiggins outside. The pass to Curry. And it's Wiseman at the elbow. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. It's the Nets now, following the score by Golden State. Durant down low. Curry meets him. 6 to shoot. Here's Sumner. And they recover it. KD can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 8. The 3. And he trains the 3. Good-looking shot there from T. T's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Warriors. Durant with it. 6 points for him. He kicks it to O'Neal. To the paint. It's stolen by Wiseman. Outside Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
The shot's good from Sumner.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
The shot by T, no good.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Durant dishes to Irving. And Wiseman sends it back. Warriors leading by 12. Here's T. He's got 10. Yep, it counts. T's got 12 points in the game.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Go for it, MP. Come on.
Get back. One thing's for sure.
Golden State moving the ball around. Pick by Kuminga. T the pass to Kuminga. And Durant sends it back.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Durant is the 4, with Claxton playing the 5. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Warren, and it's Sumner in at the 2. So that's the Nets' 5. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, guys, T in that last outing against New York was outstanding. He dropped in 55 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Now Kevin Durant. He's got 12. Warren finds Durant. And here is Simmons. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
Warriors leading by 20. Pass to Curry. Launches a 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Simmons passes to Sumner, and that one drops. Sumner's got his second bucket of the night.
At 6'11", with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Just 5 to shoot. The shot by T, no good. Nets trail by 18. Pass to Sumner. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists now tonight.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here he goes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
And you can see why KD has won himself a couple scoring titles.
Hit by Kuminga. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Kuminga throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Outside, Simmons. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Hit by Kuminga. Here's T. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And Brooklyn making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Outside Durant. Here's the teardrop. He can't get that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's T. He's got 20. From the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. T's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Durant. Tries from 16. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
The pass to Kuminga. Pass to T. The three-pointer, no good. Nets trail by 20. Outside, Simmons. Over Wiggins. Nails the hook. Simmons got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's T. He's got 23. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Kuminga throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Simmons passes to Sumner. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. They set the pick. And here's KD for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Here's T. Guarded by Simmons. Here's Wiggins. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And Wiseman, that long frame and that left hand, able to whip that pass to his teammate.
Out left to the wing. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 8 here in the quarter.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's T. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And T is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Dominating first half of basketball. And so far,
55. The Warriors, 76.
Howdy, folks. And Kenny, do you think the regular season... All right, and shifting gears to our current matchup, it's been a rough one so far for the Nets.
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, you just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
and after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from T.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Jonathan Kuminga out there with James Wiseman. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's T. And it's Wiggins in at the three, the small forward. Now here is Irving. Here's KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight.
And after all the drama and wanting out, Kyrie Irving remains a Net. Feels like a bit of a farewell tour, but winning can heal all. And you never know what the future may hold, especially with Kyrie.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. Outside, KD. Pass to O'Neal. O'Neal a screen on Curry. Here's Sumner. O'Neal against Curry. And O'Neal gets it to go.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's T. He's got 25. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Claxton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Irving. Rejected by Wiseman.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And Kuminga throws it down.
And guys, it doesn't matter who you're rooting for. You've got to appreciate a reverse jam like that.
Greg, those kinds of dunks are how reputations are built.
Yes.
KD with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And
Second personal foul. Team second.
screen by O'Neal. Here's Irving. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
The Warriors have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. They set the screen. On its way from Curry for 2. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And Wiseman sends it back. Here's T. He's covered by Irving. The shot by T, no good. Back to Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 11.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And Curry has it in the corner. Out to the right wing. Fires it up. The shot by T, no good.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Sumner kicks to Durant. O'Neal passes to Claxton. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Nobody near Irving.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Irving looking for an opening. Steps back and fires. And he hits the jump shot. 13 points in the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's T. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green. the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever. 5 years.
How is that a foul? In what world is that a foul?
Shooting for Golden State, number 91. With one shot.
He hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I can just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got 16 points.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. A nice shot by Irving.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Here's T. Covered by Irving. Hit by Kuminga. Here's T. Count the basket. T's got 14 points here in the second half.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this junction.
Sumner kicks to Irving. Takes it inside, and he gets it back. A nice shot by KD.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Timeout call.
Who wants a t-shirt right about now? That's right, guys. It's time to make some noise. Put your hands in the air. Let me see you.
Changes. Sharp checked in for Nicholas Claxton. TJ Warren comes in for O'Neal, and Simmons subbed in for Edmund Sumner. Then for the Warriors, Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Kuminga. Klay Thompson comes in for Andrew Wiggins, and Poole subbed in for Curry. And foul on the shot.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And he's checked in for the Warriors. So he gets them both. Warriors leading by 22. Green with a screen on Simmons. Here's T. And it's sent back by KD. And it's out of bounds. And they say
They ain't even trying against you, MP. Just wait.
the Warriors shooting so well, 63% the offense working as one cohesive unit. O'Neal is out there with Durant. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
KD passes to Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. Passes it to O'Neal from outside the arc. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons.
Second personal foul.
Andrew Wiggins, who's checked in for Thompson.
Andrew Wiggins.
Warriors leading by 21. Curry looking it over. To the middle. Here. Oh!
No goodness. That's how you run the pick and roll. You have to respect Steph shooting the ball, and then he just slices the D up with the pass.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Wiggins against Durant. Over Wiggins. Shots good by Durant. KD's got 25 points in the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one. I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Back to Simmons. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Claxton, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Simmons dishes to Durant. O'Neal a screen on Wiggins to the inside. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Creating for others, that's when Kevin Durant just takes it to another level. He's such a great scorer, but working within the framework of the team that time.
Here's T. Guarded by Simmons. The steal. T the pass to Kerr. Here's T. On the wing, Wiggins. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Sinks the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The pass to Claxton. KD against Wiggins. KD passes to Claxton. Here's Kuminga. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Claxton with the bucket.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Here's Golden State now. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's T. Guarded by Simmons. Kuminga the pass to T. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots.
That's an awful ball! Where did you see that?
Greg has said they support expansion, which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Mills in the corner. Clock at 6. Here's Claxton. He's covered by Wiseman. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Warriors have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. They set the pick. T the pass to Wiseman. Lets it go from 11. Connects, the jumper drops.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And here's Mills. KD on the wing. Hits it from three-point range. Durant's got 31 points.
You just can't let Kevin Durant have a half a second of time. If he gets that ball, it's gone, and there's points on the board.
T the pass to Wiseman. To the left side wing. T. And got it! Another basket.
And the 50-point games continue to add up for him.
Well, every game takes him closer to the next benchmark. Next up, second place all time.
And Wilt had 30 games of 50 points or more back in 1963, and that number gets closer and closer with games like this.
Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Mills looking it over. Pass to Durant. The 3. Wiseman with the rebound. Golden State's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Jacks up a three, and he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from T. T's got 57 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Can they get it? And the shot is long. Beyond the arc. That one misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Satoransky. Claxton the pass to Satoransky. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's T driving in.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
It's the Nets now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Durant. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton. At the line, 2 times.
Starting in 2021, referees were instructed to not reward players making overt, abrupt, or abnormal non-basketball moves. Brent, what'd you think of that?
Well, there are some guys who play abnormally, Kevin, so what are you going to do about those guys? No, I'm kidding. I think it's a great thing for shooters to try to gain some sort of advantage. With how much advantage offensive players already have, it was getting a little bit out of control.
Outside, KD. And they'll get another chance. And he gets it to go.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Green with a screen on Irving. With the drive. Here's Moody. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Irving. That one falls. Irving's got 24.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Here's T. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Irving with the ball. Passes it to Durant. And the call on the shot.
Second personal foul. 2 seconds. At the line, KD. And out the line, shooting.
You feel like this story could drag on until the trade deadline or beyond.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Morris is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Simmons subbed in for Satoransky. Here's T. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
The ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth. I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Now, here's Sharp. Just 4 to shoot. Here's KD. And it's good off the back rim and in. And that's now 35 points for Kevin Durant.
Deadly. From every spot on the court, Durant is both prolific and relentless.
Green, the screen. T, the pass to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Simmons looking around. There's the pass to KD. Durant drawing the double team. Here's Irving. Here's Morris. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. Morris has got 9 points now in just the second half.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
There's the pick. The NBA announced its 75th anniversary team last year. They're attached to it. What'd you think of the list?
I thought the list was pretty good. You can always argue a few guys should have been on it, and it's probably a tough pill to swallow for current guys who have had tremendous careers to this point, guys who have played 8 or 9 years that didn't maybe make this particular list. I'll tell you this, Kevin, in 25 years, there'll be another list.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
Fine win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for T.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And they'll turn it over.
You guys know the game started, right?
Here's T. Down low. They set the pick. On the wing, DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Again, what an avalanche! 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Now Irving. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.